This will be something that many Americans will not understand until it's too late. Trump did not come to save America. Trump came to destabilize America. Trump came to cause as much chaos as possible. Trump came to steal all the gold that is left in America and leave it in shambles while the technocrats, while the oligarchs, they go ahead and move into the new world, which the third world is the new world, believe it or not. And the first world, the West, will be the new third world. Look around, man. Look around. Nothing is getting better. We at war with everybody, including ourselves. We don't have the bandwidth for this. Go and search on YouTube after this video, right? What stage the United States is in as far as collapse goes. Look at the historical context for every empire. For every empire, whether we're talking about the British, whether we're talking about the Spaniards, whether we're talking about the Soviet Union, right? Whether we're talking about the Ottoman Empire, go and look at the historical context for every single empire and see what exactly destroyed them. And America is on the late stages of this. See, I'm gonna keep it real. All it took, and this is the God honest truth. All it took was for Trump to try to appease the white racist in America. Some people not gonna want to hear this, but it is what it is. All it took for Trump is to appease the white racists. All it took was for Trump to appease the quote unquote white supremacy, to get white people in America riled up and get them to believe that they're in danger, to get them to believe that their immigrant neighbors are the enemy, to get them to believe that everyone else is the enemy besides, I guess, people that look like them. That's all Trump had to do. You seen it with his first go round, and you seen it speed up with this second go round. That's all he had to do. If he can get the normal, average, or below average white person to believe that he is better than the immigrant that's coming over here on a visa, to make him believe that he's better than a Mexican working in a hot Texas summer, if that's all he have to do, that's all he needed. That's all he needed. And now we're here. If you ask me, white supremacy will be the downfall of America. It absolutely will. I told you before, white people are going to destroy America. The immigrants are not going to destroy it. Islam is not going to destroy America. White people are going to destroy America. White people are going to burn this down. And mark my words. Listen, I'm very prophetic. I'm very prophetic. Listen when I tell you. White people are going to burn America down. And before they realize see, this is the thing. Many people are disillusioned, not just white people, but many people are disillusioned to the quote-unquote American dream. Many people are disillusioned and believe everything that the politicians tell them. They believe that everything that they see on the media, they believe all of this shit, right? And people fall for it day in and day out. You still have people who are vouching for Trump, right? In the midst of him being on the Epstein files, in the midst of him saying no wars, but continue to take us to wars and continue to start a war, and it looks like he's trying to start a war domestically as well. He said peace, right? That's nothing. That never happened. He keeps saying that he stopped this war, that war, and the other war. What wars are you talking about, sir? What wars? What wars? Ukraine is still going on. We're still sending money to Ukraine, to the Ukrainian-Russian war. You done kidnapped Maduro, right? You setting off Russia and China. Now you want to interfere with Iran. Make it make sense. The hypocrisy of this administration, man. The hypocrisy of this administration, right? Oh, if you shoot a protester, we will be interfering with you. Meanwhile, it looks like ICE has shot 2 or 3 more American citizens. Trump gets up there. Well, they shouldn't have been interfering. They shouldn't have been interfering with federal police officers. Right? I stand by the police officers. Meanwhile, ICE can gun somebody down, and you stand all support for that. But now you want to interfere with Iran when they want to handle business how they handle business. Hey, if they want to gun down 2,000 people, hey, let them handle their business. Don't try to be this. Like, America has always been a hypocrite. America has always been a hypocrite. And here's the thing: people are acting like this is a new America. No, this has always been America. This has always been America. White people may have not known this has always been America. No, this has always been America. This has been America since forever. It didn't change. Trump just got in, and it allowed people to show their face. Who's calling me while I'm in the middle of a video, man? It allowed people to show their little faces, right? Show how they truly feel. And this is what we're seeing today. People are showing how they truly feel, right? Which is all okay to me. It just lets me know where to aim my laser. You dig? I'm A-okay. I'm A-okay for people showing their face just so I can know where to aim my laser at. Right? But this has always been America. America has always been divided. America has always been in a white supremacist state. America has always lived in idea, but never in action. America has always been a hypocrite when it comes to freedom and quote unquote democracy. America has always been that. And now we're just now really seeing the pimple come to a head. But Trump didn't come to save America, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Trump tuned in to his idiotic base, which in large, white people, wannabe white immigrants, lunatic blacks. That's what he tuned into. He tuned into the idea of people wanting to be better than the next people based on immigration status, based on racial category, based on nationality. This is what he tuned into. But they gave him a leeway. They gave him leeway to carry out his destructive plans, which he's not running the show. The technocrats are running the show. The oligarchs are running the show. The big bankers are running the show. He came to destroy. And people still don't realize it. People think we're just going to keep on. We're going to keep on letting him go. Yep, he don't abide by nothing that he said. He's clearly lying. He clearly lies. But no, we still support him, right? People are going to support Trump to their demise. This is what you have to wrap your heads around. There is no negotiating with anybody. There is no negotiating. This is a plan that has to be carried out. This is something that must happen. America has to fall. Many of you may not like it. It is what it is. America has to fall. America will fall. Every history book points towards that. If you know anything about any empire that has existed throughout time, it points towards that. It's just inevitable. But Americans can't imagine that because, nobody imagined it. The Spaniards didn't think it, right? The Egyptian Empire didn't think it, right? Mansa Musa didn't think it, right? The Ethiopians didn't think it, right? The who else? The British, the French, whoever you want to name. USSR. They didn't think that their empire was going to fall, but in fact it did. They thought that their empire was going to last forever. In fact, it didn't. So for those of you who are ready to accept the fact that it is time. It is time. America can't be saved. I've already told y'all that many times. America can't be saved. And it won't be saved. Nobody's going to save America. Right? Most people are already being programmed to their demise. right? They filled you up with chemicals, right? They filled you up with ideas, right? America sounds good on paper. America sounds good on paper until one group of people feel like they're not getting what they want and they want to step on all of that, all of those ideas that are good on paper, right? It sounds good on paper, but in reality, yeah, yeah, you're more than likely to get that reality somewhere else, right? You've been fed a bunch of bullshit. People keep telling you that, oh, you won't be able to find any the American dream overseas. You won't be able to find, freedom overseas. In fact, there's hundreds and hundreds of countries with freedoms. Oh, because they're not walking around with guns, they don't have freedom, right? Just because they're not hopping on the internet and saying the most despicable things, they don't have freedom. Oh, my bad. This is just the truth of the matter. America doesn't have that long. America doesn't have that long. We're already over leveraged. So what? We got the most powerful military in the world. Many other dynasties did as well. How do you think they conquered the way that they did? But eventually they became over leveraged. It was too much for them to handle. Too much money being spent. America is not a producer. So y'all keep thinking that we're going to be able to keep up with what's going on all around the world. You already seen the new security strategy. They're retracting. That's why they're trying to focus on the Americas. And even still then, they won't be able to branch out the way that they think they can. America's over leveraged. No productivity. The dollar is continuously being overinflated. The citizens are malnourished mentally, emotionally, hell, and physically. Right? We're not producing anything. We're importing most of our stuff. America's a country of consumers. Right? There won't be a revolution. I want y'all to hear me and hear me clearly. Yeah, you may have a few things pop off. Right? You may get a little shebang here and there. Boom, bow. You may get a little bit of that here and there. But there won't be a revolution. There won't. Right? Most people are too caught up in their bigotry. Most people are too caught up in their racism. Most people are too caught up being better than the next man. Most people are too caught up in their hatred. Most people are too caught up, well, it's too many Mexicans. Most people are too caught up in, there's too many Indians. Most people are too caught up in, it was the white man. Most people are too caught up in their own stupidity for there to be a real revolution. There can't and will not be a real revolution when the people are as divided as they are today. It's a pipe dream. Just like the American dream, it's a pipe dream. In 2026, it's a fucking pipe dream. Right? People go, well, we need a civil war. And, bro, what good is that going to do when the same people are going to be in power? What good is a revolution when you can't even agree on how to tie your shoe? What good is a revolution when the people are divided? There will never be a revolution in America. This is a controlled demolition, as I've been telling you from the get-go. America is purposefully being destroyed. And guess what? There is nothing that you nor I or anybody else can do about it. This will happen because they want it to happen, because they have a new vision for the world. And America will not be the dominating player in that new world. You can keep on thinking. You can keep on hoping. Right? And this is why so many people also, when Maduro got captured and all the talks with Greenland, right? Yeah, we need to go back to conquering and kidnapping and, all right. That shit ain't gonna do y'all no good. It ain't gonna do America no good, bullying everybody. Right? And it's been done on purpose. I keep telling y'all that. It's been done on purpose so the world can turn against America. Right? The globalists The oligarchs, they need the world to turn against America. That's what they need. This is what they want. They want the world to turn their back on America. They want America to be public enemy number one. So then they have an excuse to reroute trade. Then they have an excuse to do business with one another with America exiled. Y'all keep thinking that everybody else is the bad guy. No, we're the bad guy. I just had that revelation not too long ago. I was like, damn, what if everybody else was never the bad guy? What if Iran was never the bad guy? I'm not saying that they not. I'm just, going through thought process. I'm like, what if Iran was never the bad guy? What if Russia was actually never the bad guy? What if this whole time we've been fed and eating propaganda, not knowing that we're the fucking bad guy? And in 2026, it's more so looking like we are the bad guy. We just spent all that money between Russia and Ukraine to just do the same thing to Greenland or Venezuela. I'm confused. I am thoroughly confused. But what I do know is we're in the late stages of the fall. We are. So you best to buckle up, prepare yourself. Most of y'all are not going to be prepared because you're still relying on this dream that doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. Come on, man. Right? They're rolling out the new plan, and you're not included. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the Escape Blueprint on the Patreon. You can watch me escape live, step by step. And make sure you support the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the Escape Blueprint. PFP Life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The Escape Blueprint, PFP Life.